do you have any question that we could answer now, so we can help you afterwards choose which role you want. I don't know, you have seen the presentation. Do you have any question related to the presentation and to the roles? No? Wow, that's wonderful. Yes, please?
You mentioned that this project shall serve as an example for developing the European contribution to IPBES.
I mean, that's a possibility.
Yeah.
But right now we don't know what IPBES will be, so we don't know what role we could have. But surely we have the potential, yes, to play a role in IPBES as a European node for IPBES. I mean, maybe you don't see it right now, but we see it.
Yeah. Well, you have to remember that IPBES is just right now framing the idea of how, of science going to policy or policy needs going to science. But how do you actually gather the knowledge at some point when you want to answer a question is still very fuzzy. So that's one of the possible organizations behind this flow. Any other question? No?
I'd like to know which clients.
Okay, the clients, well, you had some examples given by Marie. But you need to imagine that you have in the clients, for example, the policy side, the different DGs at the European level.
Is that your aim, or is this already?
Well, that's the one we are foreseeing, like the ones we think would be the ones asking the knowledge network to answer questions. Because right now, if you have a policy question, like I would take an example like what's happening with the bees in Europe. Well, this question usually comes from the policy side or from the stakeholder side, asking the science community to answer the question. So the clients would be the different level of policy needs that we could have at national and European level in Europe. And also maybe stakeholders like NGOs, which would have some questions regarding different aspects of policy or implementation. These are examples, but it's possible that you have some other additional clients that you can imagine would address the knowledge network. Like, for example, hunting societies would be one of the possible clients.